Hello everybody, welcome back. In today's video I want to talk to you about the Subaru Brat that I built and the modifications that I did to the steering uprights. So if you buy a Brat, you will get these metal steering uprights in the kit, and they're angled at such a way that they go in dead straight like this with the arm coming upwards. And I didn't use these obviously because they're here, but I used the steering uprights from the Rising Fighter, and the reason I used them is because I did the big wheel conversion on the buggy, and I didn't want to have the problems of running one of these and then this shaft coming away with the wheel still attached to it. So in the manual it would tell you to use a 10mm hex head bolt to go through this bracket into this bracket. You go through the 4mm star washer. What I've done is I've used a 10mm machine thread screw with a smaller head, so when you fit it into the brackets and then you put on the steering upright, you want to make sure that the steering upright can still turn. If you use the hex head bolt, these won't turn because the head is too big. So you need to use a smaller headed bolt to go through. The only thing I've done is I've angled this bracket down at an angle so the arm comes upwards. I've used a 2mm steering rod, stainless steel. I've used the 4mm ball connectors that go in the end, and I've used a 4mm ball connector that goes through the steering servo saver with the adjuster on there. I've used a, turn this at an angle for you. So the left rod is a 50mm 2mm stainless steel rod with these adjusters on both ends, and on this side, on the right hand side, I've used a 75mm rod from end to end. In the manual it tells you to build it with, so you have like a little bit of toe in, which I've done, but everything else is built up as standard on the kit. If you run a Frog chassis, which is basically the same as the Subaru Brat, the only difference between the Frog and the Brat is the body shell, the body posts and the tyres at the back. If you've already got a set of these steering uprights, I suggest you use them, because the last thing you want to do is build it all up and then your pride and joy loses the wheel. So good luck. This is a tried and tested method. I built the car up, then I took it out for a blast over the park with young Pete Wiley, and it withheld all the mods that I did on the front. That was the steering upright. You will need to turn these at an angle, so they need to come forward, so they need to work opposite to the way the steering is set. The steering is set at 25 degrees backwards, and you need to have these at 25 degrees forward in order for this arm to sit upwards. Because if this is dead straight and the arm is dead straight, you've got too much of an angle on the rod, and then these ball connectors, these adjusters will just pop off. Whereas with this one, it's already set at that height. So all you're doing is you're just going to turn this bracket forward while the rest of the suspension is set backwards. And then that way you've got the same height for the steering rod to go onto the ball stud. Okay, good luck everyone. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.